So the other day I was scrolling online through, one of the websites. Instagram, YouTube Shorts, one of the websites where the goal is to melt my brain. And suddenly, after one wrong swipe up, I'm exposed to... I see this article right here about this phenomenon. Look at this. Give me your thoughts on this. Using AI in the tattoo industry. I know I just made a video about tattoo stuff and a video about AI, but like this has caught my attention too much for me to delay this video.
This particular one, if I'd had to draw this up from scratch, probably hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the job. I mean, but let's see. But people are, I guess people are aware that this is AI. Let's keep going. He put in a prompt, crossed axes.
What we've got is sufficient to give us a foundation of line work.
So yeah, they do the prompt, and then a person gets this thing tattooed on their body forever.
AI isn't going to help me actually tattoo the work. That's down to us. What you pay is the time that you spend on the tattoo. So if I'm doing a day sitting and it's just taken me 5 hours to design it, and I've spent 20 minutes, half hour discussing and developing something with AI, that's just saved me 4 hours of work.
But that's the job. Artist. Artist is in the name. Tattoo artist. Look, most of them are AI. This is a thing now. People are walking around with mostly AI tattoos.
Or AI.
These are some earlier ones. It's definitely progressed. So these are quite simple, straight.
So it's like already aged. As like AI has gotten, I guess, a bit more detailed. You could see it like worse AI prompts on her leg.
Forward little ones, and now we've gone up to something like this.
We've then created an image which has been a bit elaborate for...
This f***ing music is... Fat enough with this rock and roll music.
The negatives are, it doesn't always give us exactly what we want. We have to sometimes...
This is ridiculous. This is on your body forever. It's already shown itself to be an issue with the fact that it has aged. You think that other AI designs are not going to age in a certain way?
We're not using AI now, we're just adding the runes on and why AI couldn't.
So he's adding the runes himself on this shield design, whatever. Listen, I've already said this in the past that I'm not a tattoo guy. But is it part of the point? Is it a big part of the point to have your body sort of becomes like this, I don't know, you're like a walking art gallery. I guess to me that's like one of the cool things about it. You're walking around with art on you, with art with intention. There's no intention behind a prompt. So yeah, anyways, yeah, we started looking into this, and this is a whole thing, a whole part now of the tattoo industry, which that sucks. So yeah, let's dive into that in this video. Talking about art with intention, look at the things I've added to my cardboard wall. I've drew these two cats, drew a jellyfish, and an ant with a sweater. This is people who donated to the Kickstarter campaign for my movie Van Life. Yeah, had me draw that on the wall. So yeah, let's look at this Reddit post. This is everywhere. More AI slop from a shop in my hometown. Valentine's the 13th. Because they're like, it's Valentine's Day. AI, give me Valentine's Day tattoos. What's going on here? There's like Jason and then there's an arrow through his head. Why? What's the obsession? Why? This isn't shaped like a heart. Like a heart box. Like a heart box from like a heart-shaped box. Like a life is like a box of chocolates. It's not shaped in any way, shape, or form like any of what I just said. Love kills. This is crap. Let's see. So this is a tattoo person using AI for the designs. Let's see what is he saying.
Using AI to draw your tattoo designs is not cheating.
All right, he's saying it's not cheating.
I've got a couple of World War II tattoos coming up and stuff to do like that. Took me 10 minutes. Use
a World War II tattoo design.
The correct words when you upload it to ChatGPT.
He did have to pick the correct words.
And then watch what happens. I've got a
so that he says the way that he uses it. So he does a sketch, a rough sketch of the tattoo design. He sends it to ChatGPT.
10 minutes.
He did this sketch in 10 minutes.
The correct words when you upload it to ChatGPT.
Then he had to pick the correct words when uploading it to ChatGPT.
More or less. Make it better. So that's my shit sketch. That's what he did.
And that's the thing that you get on your body.
He's shit out.
He said that's what ChatGPT shit out. That's still, I mean, yeah, I guess you did a base drawing, but that's still at the end of the day, the base drawing is just telling AI what to do. Just not with words, but with the drawing. It still looks like an AI tattoo, and it's still like, There's so many details in it that again are created without intent because a machine spat it out, it shat it out. I've been actually thinking of getting this tattoo on my neck right here. I've been thinking of getting a tattoo that says Bombas, you know, the sponsor of today's video. Bombas are so great. They're a comfort-focused premium basics brand, and I am comfortable. I am comfortable right now, let me tell you. They sell these incredible socks and more. It's like softer at the bottom bit. They got like a, what was it saying, a cushioned footbed. It's, you feel it. The ones I'm currently wearing are the original half-calf socks. Love them. Those Friday sandals, my God. I'll let you in a little secret. Just between you and me, don't tell Bombas. I've been wearing them in other days as well because I love them so much. I had to. They also have a 100% happiness guarantee, and they really mean the 100% bit. Like, even if your dog eats your sock or gets lost in the washing machine, you can return and exchange these items for free. Bombas is also a purpose-driven brand. They make the 3 most requested items at homeless shelters: socks, underwear, t-shirts, and for every purchase you make, they donate an item. Over 150 million of these items have been donated by Bombas. That's it. It's great stuff. On a personal note, I've wanted to get sponsored by them for a while, so I'm very happy about this. So feel good and do good with Bombas, knowing your purchase is doing some real good. New customers get 20% off their first purchase, so just go to bombas.com/evilpinely and use code evilpinely at checkout. Thank you, Bombas, for sponsoring this video. So apparently this technique is pretty big at the moment, where the tattoo artist draws something, like whips out something very quick, and then they ask AI to do the details. Fuck me.
I'm gonna use ChatGPT right now to make me the design while I go back there, change my gloves, and start a whole new session ready for his session today.
I'm not, like, if you see, like, make sure you know if your tattoo artist is doing this.
Tattoo, but instead of the lion, I want to use a Mexican eagle face along with the warrior so that it can be a tattoo design for my client. So while I enjoy my coffee and put on some new gloves and set up my station,
Like, now I have a lot more time, but it's like, it's art. Part of the beauty is the time invested in it.
this piece is f***ing crazy.
This is ass. This is so bad. I really don't like this design. So there's 2 interesting angles to this story. So first of all, we have the tattoo artist side of things. You know, you're going in as a client, and your tattoo artist or tattoo person, if someone else is doing the art, is using ChatGPT for whatever design they imprint upon your body forever. Then there's the other side of this that I find interesting as well, which is a lot of artists have been dealing recently. Whereas, like, they're going to work and they want to do art. They're like, I want to do an art thing. But then people have been coming in asking to have AI tattoos on their body. So that's caused some problems as well. So this is from this article right here, the highs and lows of AI in the tattoo industry. Carrie Gilbert, who runs a tattoo studio, says, AI tattoo designs created by customers are always vigorously looked over because it likes to add extra things like fingers or toes or miss them out, and it takes time to redesign, she said. So yeah, a lot of people are coming in, they're marching into the store. I don't have my phone on me. I wanted to use my phone as a prop. Let's pretend this Wiimote is my phone. They're coming into the store and they're like, I made this design. Put this design on my body. And then the tattoo artist takes the phone. They're like, that's a lot of toes. You sure? You sure you want me to do all that with all those toes? And the person's like, yeah, I made this. I made this thing. Tattoo artists are finding many clients often generate designs that are too big for the area of skin they want tattooed, so they have to be redrawn. So a person needs to do it anyways. Customers want a tattoo done at 6 or 7 inches. And you have to say, well, actually that needs to be done at more like 15 to 20 inches. It's because ink spreads over time, so the lines become thicker and it'll end up being a blob. So a lot of people are getting blobs on their body at the moment if a tattoo isn't done at a reasonable size. Gilbert also said that AI does not do dates or script very well. We saw it earlier when the guy had to redo like the runes. You have to make sure that everything is spelled correctly before it's tattooed. Oh, that's funny. Just people following these horrible instructions. You're writing like, rest in peace, this person on your chest. But then it writes peace as like a piece, like pieces, you know? And you're like, that's never what I meant. Well, how am I gonna walk with this now forever? That's never what I meant to have on my body. What the f?
This is how I use AI as a traditional tattooer. So let's imagine a client walks in and they have an AI reference photo. A lot of tattooers don't actually know this next trick, but what you're gonna wanna do is print that image. So then what you're gonna do, you're gonna take off the
This is a good trick. Listen to this trick.
AI generated image that you just printed and draw it by hand.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I can't keep playing it because of the copyrighted music, but this is badass at the moment. This is a video of this guy. Check out this account. Drawing his own cool thing. Hell yeah. Yeah. So in r/tattoo artists, this person said, AI is becoming such a problem. I've been tattooing for 15 years and I've developed a style I'm known for. That's like a big part, isn't it? Like, tattoo artists have their own cool styles. I realize how lucky I've been all these years because most people I tattoo say draw whatever you want. This is my idea, but you do you. Truthfully, I've not dealt with, I guess, quote, I want this exact photo just like this, end of quote. I had to read it in my head for a bit, I got confused. For years! Now with AI, it's become a daily occurrence of people sending me AI stuff they've generated, and they want it exactly like that. They're like, they don't like the idea of giving it to an artist to figure out. I'll explain the issues, and they agree, okay, draw something else. I draw something custom, they show up to the app and they say, oh no, please make it just like the AI pic. That's a nightmare. This is destroying my soul. I think it's gotten to a point that anyone that sends me AI photos, I won't do at all. I think that's a good idea, honestly. You want to pride yourself in your art. You're an artist. But yeah, this seems to be more and more of a thing. There's apps and websites and startup companies that are like, we're hacking and we're disrupting the tattoo market. And I don't think that's a good idea to do that. Best tattoo generator. Create unique tattoos in seconds with our AI tattoo creator. Stop spending months searching Pinterest and, you know, developing a style. Or like a taste. Stop spending months developing your own taste in things. When you can just let this robot be like, here we go. Here we go, my sweet boy. Have a Studio Ghibli tattoo. And you can just have it and be like, yes, thank you, thank you. I didn't want to think too much. I didn't want to like create my own idea of what I like in art and what I like to have on my body forever. Forever, for all of time. You can laser it off, I guess, but fuck me. Look at the numbers here on these generators. What does it say? 70 million? No. I don't think I want to think that that is the case. 89 million custom tattoo designs? But why? And this is a thing that's getting like promoted like at Adobe and Canva. Like, you know, you're just scrolling by here. There's so many. Free online AI tattoo generator. Let's see what people are thinking in r/tattoo. What are your opinions on generative AI to whatever? I'll leave it to the artist to design tattoo. If they want AI to help them to complete their design, then that's up to them. Come on, man. You don't want it to look cool? I'm a designer of logos and I can tell. Garbage, the only person who should be designing tattoos is the tattooer who's going to put it on you. Can an AI be just a way to generate ideas though? Because no, I don't think so, because again, it's not specific. If you use Pinterest, if you use Google, all of that, I don't see the time that you're spending on finding these things as a waste of time. It is again, a way to develop taste in a sense. Next time you get a tattoo, because you've spent the time to figure out what sort of art style is to your liking, you might get better at verbalizing what you want. This isn't necessarily a thing you need a crutch for. Unpopular take here, my entire sleeve is 6 different AI images put together direct from Midjourney with minor tweaks. This is nuts to me. Well, it seems like this is gonna keep happening. I encourage people to like figure out what style of things they like. I love it when I hear about someone who's like traveled for fucking, you know, hours to go to a tattoo artist because they love their style. I think that's one of the coolest things. Cause I'm like, that's sick. And most of the time when I hear about people doing that and then I see their tattoos, I'm like, yeah, this is great. You made a great call here. Guys, at this point, talking about I guess things being made by people. At this point, we are 5 days away from the campaign being done. I'm recording this video a bit more in advance than what I usually do because I need to like send it early for sponsor. So you might have seen an earlier video from this that has more drawings on the wall. We are very, very close to the campaign ending. It's a Kickstarter to fund my short film Van Life. We just hit the first stretch goal, but can we hit the rest? We're close to the end of this. There's some great rewards. You're gonna be on the wall. You can get an early screening of this film. You can get a hand-drawn postcard drawn by me. So check it out. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.